Hello! In fully interactive scripts, we have made a system for people who may be tired of having to go through a config file for setting up simple shops. To access, you will type in the command Shopcreator, which you can modify in your config file, and we'll click create shop, as right now there is none. When you have clicked create shop, you will be met with a simple menu with a business name, adding an owner or a job. You can toggle a pet or a blip or both. You can also add items. You can pick to do none of these and simply pick a business name. In this case, we'll call it demonstration 1. And just for the purpose of it, we'll add a single item. Like that, you will be able to open the shop and find any item and immediately buy it from the store, which it will remove the item and no longer be on sale. What you can also do when you don't want a store, you can click delete shop and it will delete it for all players. Now we'll go a little more into that when we get blips and pets down. Now to create a shop with a blip and a pet, if you don't want blips, you don't need to. This way you can also create black markets or just hidden stores which you might wanna maybe scatter around the map. In this case, we'll just make a simple store with a blip and with a pet. When you've picked your pet, click place pet, and you can see the instructions on how to rotate and navigate. The pet will follow your camera camera, and you can move it backwards and forwards with arrow keys, including rotation. When you have picked a spot, it will be added into the coordinates for you to confirm if that's where you want in a read-only input box. Then the next step is to find a blip. In this case, we'll pick the default store blip. I will just call it demonstration 1 once again, and we'll click place blip pose. If you're not sure how the blip is going to look on the map, you can click toggle preview, and you'll be able to see it on the map, including the title, which when we move away from the area a tiny bit, you'll be able to click on it and see the name. To remove the blip again, you'll simply click E once more. In this case, we'll add a little more items into the store as an example. When you've created your store, the pet will be placed down for all players on the server, including the blip wherever you stood, wanting it to be. As you can see, open shop is just as simple as such, and prices will be the amount of items you've added in. This can be edited as you see fit. This way you can do in Shopcreator, demonstration, change item price. Now the item prices are by default something you set in config, and you can change the item prices as you wish. To make sure it updates, you can go back and then click once more and see the prices has changed, and then you can check your shop and make sure that all the item prices are indeed correct as what they should be. You can also click on adding and removing items from the shop both as an admin and as a manager. In this case, we'll remove them as an admin, and it will immediately update the amount of items in the store. You can also delete the shop, but we'll show that at the very end of the video. If you want to add an owner, you can add an owner by citizen ID. This will be done by our next restart or when you reload the script, and you can click man and you get a new label for manage shop. You'll get two options where you can add items and you can remove items, or you can change the prices of the items you want in the store. As you can see, now we have 8 milk and the price is 5 cents or 50 cents. When you buy or anyone buys from the store, it will go directly into your personal cash you have on you. Or if you have assigned the job or the store to a job, it will go into the society funds. As we have assigned the job unemployed, if we were to buy an item, it will go into our society funds. You will lose the money. It will be put into that. The last thing you can do, once again, is delete shop, and it will both delete the pet and the blip. With that being said, I hope this was helpful, I hope it was useful, and I hope you can make use of our script. And everybody have fun.